Could it possibly be, Evan, the last key matchups video of the year?
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
I want to do another one of these.
If we want another one, the Patriots are going to have to dominate these matchups on Sunday. This is the Foxborough Report, brought to you by 1in100. If you're looking for cheap tickets to Bruins or Celtics games, check out 1in100.co today. All right, Evan, you didn't change what you're doing during the regular season.
No.
Didn't change it for the postseason when we started. So my only question to you, offensive line or defensive line?
Well, we can talk about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill and Damian Williams.
And by the way, we did. Check it out on CLNSmedia.com.
This game is going to be won and lost in the trenches. I guarantee you, this is playoff football. It's going to be cold. Yep. This game's going to be won and lost in the trenches, and the Patriots offense is going to have to keep up with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. So I'm going with the interior of the Patriots offensive line against second-team All-Pro Chris Jones. Jones has had a fantastic season. He is 6'7", but he's 280 pounds, and he can really get after the quarterback as well. But he can also stop the run, and he could wreck this entire game for the Patriots if Shaq Mason, David Andrews, and Joe Thuney aren't at the top of their game. I'm expecting the Patriots to send a lot of attention to Chris Jones in the middle because they're going to want to run the ball against what has been a bad Chiefs run defense. But like Bill Belichick said this morning, if you don't block them, that statistics don't matter, right? If you don't block them, and they're going to have to block Chris Jones.
I'm going to look not on the other side of the ball, actually to the sideline. I'm going with the coaches, Bill Belichick and Andy Reid. And I know there's people out there who have said that maybe Andy Reid's a better coach than Bill Belichick. That's not where I'm going with this. You're wrong. Shut up. You're stupid. But if you look at the last two games these teams have played, so the opener last year and the game this year in October, you can make an argument, and I think so, that Andy Reid has outcoached Bill Belichick in 6 of the last 8 quarters these teams have played, excluding the first half of the matchup
really
this year in October.
3 out of the last 4 games, because if you go back to 2014, the Chiefs offense has scored 40-plus points in 3 out of those 4 games.
So that all being said, Bill Belichick needs to have a great game, and it's twofold. First off, and I said this before the Pittsburgh game, and it didn't happen. My key matchup before that game was coaches as well. Bill Belichick needs to have his team up for this game. Now, it's the AFC Championship game. It should happen. But I said the exact same thing about the Steelers. And here's why it's so important they get off to a good start. They haven't on the road at all this year. And if the Chiefs get comfortable at any point in this game, I mean, even if it's 10-0 in the first quarter, blouses. Game's over at that point. You cannot let the crowd take this game over. The Chiefs are a great front-running team. They haven't played well from behind a lot this year. Really, the only time they've done it was here against the Patriots. And again, like I mentioned, Andy Reid outcoached Bill Belichick in that game. The Patriots need to at least keep it close. If it's within 3 points, whatever, but they have to get off to a hot start and come out with a lot of energy. The second fold of it is the coaching and the actual X's and O's. Like I mentioned, Bill Belichick keeps getting outcoached. I thought last week against the Chargers, that was the perfect game plan for the opponent they were playing. From Belichick down, you want to talk about McDaniels, Flores, Scarnecchia, all of them. They need to have not the same game plan because it's a new team, but the same game plan equivalent. They need to pitch another gem this week. And a big part of that, Evan, is a matchup we can't talk about because we don't know what it's going to be. And that's what are they going to do with Stephon Gilmore.
And I've heard a lot of really good theories about what the Patriots are going to do with Stephon Gilmore.
I've heard some bad theories.
I've heard some bad ones too. And all of them make sense, right? For the most part, except the bad ones.
By the way, Patrick Mahomes, Stephon Gilmore spying Patrick Mahomes was floated by some Yahoo on Twitter.
No, that's not a good one. But I've heard Stephon Gilmore versus Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins again, Travis Kelce even, a tight end that he has a little bit of history of covering tight ends in Buffalo. All of those are educational. You can kind of make an argument for all of them that I can understand. I think the Patriots, though, it comes down to picking the right one, right? You know, what's the best version of this Patriots defense? Stephon Gilmore is your best cover player, arguably your best player on the defensive side of the ball. It's either him or Trey Flowers. You're going to have to use him right in this game to get the win. I say put him on Tyreek Hill. I'm really sick and tired of seeing Tyreek Hill score 75-yard touchdown passes against the Patriots. He has 275 yards and 4 touchdowns in his 2 career games against New England. Let's see if we can shut Tyreek Hill down because they seem to be able to find a good formula with jamming Travis Kelce and putting Patrick Chung on him in coverage behind that, or Devin McCourty, and it's worked out pretty well. They have not figured out an answer at all for Tyreek Hill. He's just killed them these last 2 years. All
right, what should the Patriots do with Stephon Gilmore? Are there any matchups we missed? Let us know in the comments down below. This has been the Foxborough Report, brought to you by 1in100. If you're looking for cheap tickets to Bruins or Celtics games, check out 1in100.co today. For Evan Lazar, I'm Alex Barth for the Foxborough Report. Thanks for watching.